Hello and welcome. We're out. I'm out with Stainy Pants and the dog. I've got to meet the famous dog at last. I was out this morning. I've done a sunrise shoot. I'm sure you saw that last week or last time or last whenever, and it was gorgeous. On the way back to the van, it decided it started snowing. I did say in the video that Stainy was up on these up on the Ramshaw rocks. He said it was really difficult to get down this hill. He said he was snowed in virtually, or iced in. So I decided not to bring the van up here. We've been for a coffee. Went for a coffee earlier. That was quite nice, and some breakfast. Don't tell Mrs. C. And then driving back, she said, well, where can we go? What can we do? While we've got these lovely snowy conditions. Now, I've seen a tree that I'm going to shoot when we get back to the van, because it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful tree on a little bank. So we'll get a shot of it when we get back. But we're going to have a walk up Ramshaw Rocks. Been up there. I've done a video from there. I'll link it on the top for you. Absolutely amazing morning. Probably the best morning I'm ever going to probably see from up there. So the only way of beating it is doing it in some stupid conditions like this. So we are parked just off the main road. It's on a little sort of side turning. I'm sure no one's going to want to use it, but this looks dodgy. Yeah, someone's tried to get up here. Look, see, someone's tried to get up here, and that's as far as they've got. So it's a good job we didn't turn up here. And it's slippy underfoot as well. So we're going to take some pictures of these rocks. Let's have a look at it. The old Ramshaw Rock Lady in snow. And yeah, I'm going to stop breathing because I'm running out of breath. Let's get up here and have a look and see what's going on. But what a gorgeous morning or afternoon. Absolutely amazing. I think you needed that. We probably can, yeah. Right, I'll speak to you when we get up there. That's where we're going, up the rocks. Come on, let's go. Right, so Ramshaw Rock Lady. It's going to be my first shot. We've got a nice clean piece of snowy rock in front of us. We've got the Ramshaw Rock Lady. We've got another set of rocks leading you down to Hen Cloud, and you've got another set of rocks and then this snowy backdrop. So I'm going to start with this as I move my way up. Now we're doing it the wrong way round because we're actually walking into our image, but there are footprints in it already, so I'll have to clone them out if I can. So yeah, camera's going to come out, start with this one and see what we can make of this. So my first image is literally shooting directly at the Ramshaw Rock Lady. I've put her on the thirds. Now I talk about the thirds a lot, and I know that a lot of people are skeptical about using the thirds, but I use the thirds a lot. It's the fundamental building blocks as far as I'm concerned. I like putting images on the thirds. So I've got the Rock Lady on the thirds on the left hand side. I'm bracketing to make sure I get all the detail because it's very black and white scenery. And then I've got the other set of rocks on the other side of the thirds. I've got a leading line from this beautiful clean white snow in front of me, like a little diamond or a little triangle, leading you up from the bottom right hand corner, pushing you up to the Rock Lady. I may even go a little bit wider just to bring a bit more of the scene in, because the scene itself is just absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to go slightly wider. Got this nice line going in, lock her off, focused F8, let's go to F11. We might get a bit of movement on the snow if we do. Go to F11, focus on the Rock Lady, just like so. Snow's coming in, it's bound to be spots on the lens, but it's blowing across. Fantastic little shot. Let's put the lens cap back on to try and avoid as much as the snowy bits on the lens as possible. And okay, we're off. We are off to a start. Let's see what else we can find as we move up here. Got another composition set up. I've stole it off a Stainy Pant. Well, I didn't steal it. He suggested getting this bit of snow looking this way. Who was here first? Me. Got the camera on. He's going to do some vlogging in a minute. He's talking about some gear, so worth watching when he talks about it, because he's going to talk about something nice and new and fresh. The snow's absolutely caving in on us, but there's no wind. It's beautiful. It's just all over the place. It's really hard keeping the snowdrops off the, or say snowdrops, are great big lumps, off the lens, because they're going in every single direction they want to go in. But I've got this nice little composition leading this way. I think Stainy was thinking about going sort of vertical, but I've gone horizontal. No, he was thinking about going horizontal. I've gone vertical. because this rock in front of us, great big plateau of a rock's got the dead heather on it, and it's all covered in these nice little pockets of snow, and then you've got this nice sort of almost like an S curve, a curve that leads you through, and it's taking you down to the Ramshaw Rock Lady again, and just into oblivion really, into the snow. So I've got my lens covered up. I can't even tell you what settings I'm on f11, and I focused on the foreground this time and let the background run off, I think. I may do an extra one. I might just, before I move, I might just focus on the distance just to make sure, but I think at f11 it'll be just fine. It's about 5 or 6 foot in front of the camera, so it should be all right. But yeah, really nice little scene. There's even, I've just noticed a bit of holly at the end of the rock here, but yeah, this snow's coming down and settling, absolutely fantastic. I think we could end up getting stuck in that little lay-by where we are, and we may end up spending a night in the van in this, which I really don't mind as long as I can get out in the morning because I've got work Monday. But yeah, beautiful. Love being out in these conditions. Absolutely fantastic. Enjoy this next one, and I'm going to see if I can find something else. There's so much to look at. It's just trying to make something look nice and photogenic. That's the hard bit, and stopping everything from dying because the batteries are just ridiculously cold. My camera's covered in snow, and yeah, it's going to be difficult to dry out. This is absolutely crazy. I just realised I've got my dark glasses on. When I take my dark glasses off, it looks so bright and vivid out there. This is coming sideways now. Look at this. So much snow coming sideways. So pretty. Now I've just climbed up here onto these rocks because I wanted to get a shot this way, because I think potentially that looks amazing with all the different rock structures. I've put my bag on the top to try and stop the snow building up on the camera, because it's just not going to do it any good whatsoever. But yeah, this is it is brilliant. I love this. I've just got to get off of here now. I need to try and get down, so let me get back to safety and I'll speak to you again. One of the things you've got to learn about going out photographing with a dog, Steve's right on my right hand side here at the moment. He's got this really lovely little image set up in front of him with his lovely little whiskey grasses. Looks really nice. And Coops has just gone and planted himself straight in the middle of it, messed up all the snow. It's just annihilated it, really has. Fantastic. You might as well take one with her in it. I don't know.
That was my foreground.
It did look nice.
There's just done it down there.
Lesson to be learned: you may get more subscribers having a dog, but they ruin all your shots. Right, I'm going to take the cover off. I'm going to try and set up another composition. I've just taken one up on the bank, and I'm going to put it up for you right now. It was looking down at these lovely little leading lines in this path. Now we're actually looking straight into it. I've come down a bit lower, actually onto the cleaner pathway bit. So I'm going to lift the older bag off, and I'm using this just really to try and keep some of the stuff off the lens, really, and off the camera, because the camera's just going to be frozen solid. I've got my wide angle lens on, and that's all I'm using. I'm holding the bag above it, so you have to excuse my face being in shot, and I'm going to try and set the camera up. This is a lovely composition. Beautiful leading lines leading you up to this spiky pinnacle, which is what the Ramshaw Rocks is known for, because when you drive up the main road, and I think it's A56, when you drive up the main road you get these really sharp jagged rocks sticking over the top. Now a wide angle lens might be a bit too much for this, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. Third of the way into the shot, I'm going to focus, I've got my pathway and I've got my spike going out the top of the frame. 2-second timer, F11 should be just fine. Bracket in because the snow's snow in it, and so I want to make sure I keep all the detail in there. This camera's going to try and underexpose, I want to overexpose, etc, etc, so that you get the right amount of light in the right amount of places. So if I bracket it, it just makes it easier. It's just so much more easier than it is trying to work it all out in manual and leave it in aperture priority and just take the shots. 5 of them, I've got 5 to pick from, and I can make the most of the rest. Normally I only use 1. Now the snow's stopped at the moment. It's almost trying to turn into rain, so it could wash it all away in a couple of hours. I'm going to shut up now because I know that he wants to talk, and he can't talk while I'm rambling on, so I'll speak to you in a bit. God, it's not easy working in conditions like this. It's starting to rain now, the snow's turning into rain, and it's looking a little bit clearer. You can see a little bit further away, but I'm having to wipe the lens every couple of moments. Hello Coopy, this is what you want. Look, doggy down there. Oh, my camera's not moving. We've got Coops coming to check on me, making sure I'm alright. He's a good lad, isn't he? Yeah, I've come over to this rock that we noticed further down. Excuse the snow on your lens. Can I centralise you a bit better? There you go. You're getting snow hitting you all the time. There is bits of snow. It started actually, just as I said it's not snowing, it started snowing again. So I've tumbled my way across to this big boulder, this big rock that's leaning over this way, and again, because you've got this big puffy white snow on it, it looks really, really good. Coopy! And yeah, leading back to those sharp, jagged rocks again, it looks really, really good. So yeah, I've taken that. I've taken quite a wide shot, and again, now I need to cover the camera back up because it's just getting soaking, absolutely drenched. What an amazing place. If you've never been to Ramshaw Rocks, come and have a look when it's not conditions like this even. It's a really quite a weird look, very jagged, very sharp, all pointing out over the main road. Really, really is a cool place. Like I say, if you haven't seen the video that I did before, I've already put the link up and it'll be in the description maybe as well, or at the end of the video. I had a stunning morning, beautiful. All this came in fog and I was in the sort of cloud inversion, so it was really, really good. Completely different to what I'm in today. Right, I'm going to move up the cliff because there's one shot that I would really like to have a go at, and that's that little pointy finger rock, and I need to walk my way up the side of there. So I'm going to do that, and I'll switch the camera back on, and that'll probably be the end of this video, and I'm just going to enjoy the rest of the afternoon with Stevie. So, catch you in a little while. Right, so I'm not sure what the volume's going to be like because my microphone's actually given up the ghost and died now. So this is it. You've got me the last few minutes. My gloves are soaking wet. It's clagged in now. We can't see absolutely anything apart from the few rocks in front of us. We've definitely got to make our way back. So I'm going to get the camera off the tripod here, get it back in my backpack, and start making our way back down. It's been fun coming up here. It's been really enjoyable. Excuse me. But now I'm looking forward to a cup of tea and warming my van up and getting my trousers and everything dried back out, and getting some silicone gel around this not silicone gel but some silica gel around the camera, see if I can dry that out as well, because it is caked in it. I think I'm going to stay over tonight, so you might see me later on or tomorrow morning at some point in another video, but we'll see what it's like when I get back to the van, see what I feel like. So for now, thanks for watching. I'm not going to log out too much because you probably can't hear me. Don't forget, like and subscribe, give us that thumbs up, check out Stevie's videos as well as always, and yeah, thanks for watching. Ciao for now, bye.